And a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for some more Mountain 7 Conference basketball on this Tuesday evening, the day after MLK Day. School not in session, but we're ready for some basketball as Tony Christie will be here right directly. As if you looked at the clock, we're a little bit early here tonight. In fact, when the JV game ended, they put up 18 minutes, and then about 2 minutes in, they slashed 10 minutes off the clock. And so we're ready for basketball here at the Panther Den. The Lady Panthers come in down a couple of key starters. Tori Inslee, if you were with us last Thursday against Swain County, she injured her ankle against Swain County. She has a high ankle sprain, and she is going to miss a good portion of the rest of the season. I talked to her right before I came up and put the headset on. She's in good spirits, as you would expect. If you do know Tori Inslee, she is a very positive individual, and she has a boot on tonight, and it's painful, but she's going to try to rehab and get back if she can. Whenever the doctors give her the clearance and the pain is not there, she'll be back in the lineup. And Andrea Terrell is not going to be starting tonight or Friday night. She has some tendonitis in her knees, and so she is going to be on the bench for a while. So it's going to be a new-look Lady Panthers tonight. We're going to have the national anthem sung here right directly in the starting lineup.
Guest from East Henderson. Tonight we are excited to have special guests to perform our national anthem. The praise team from Holly Springs Baptist Church is led by FHS English teacher of 29 years, Miss Kathy Graham. Members of the Holly Spring praise team are Katie Norris LaFlamme, FHS class of 96, Faith Drake Ash, class of 88, Amber Chastain, class of 2003, Kelly Corbin, class of 83, Andrew Raby, class of 08, Matt Corbin, class of 2005, and Kevin Corbin, class of 1979. Please remove your hats and stand as you are able for the playing and singing of our national anthem.
And now the starters for the East Henderson Eagles. Number 2, Ashlyn Palmer. Number 3, Cassie Everson. Number 4, Julia Everson. Number 24, Terza Campbell. And number 15, Kaylee Fouché. Panthers go lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come your Lady Panthers. She's a sophomore, wearing number 12, Kelly Queen. She's a junior, wearing number 20, McCall Sanders. She's a senior, wearing number 21, Maddie Gilbert. She's a junior, wearing number 24, Avery Moffett. And she's a senior, wearing number 33, Ross McCullough.
All right, that's the starting lineups for both teams. We'll get the lights turned back on, and we'll get to some Mountain 7 Conference basketball action for you on this Tuesday evening. Glad that you have joined us as the second half of the conference slate begins tonight. Both teams have seen all the other side and each other. In fact, these two teams played back on December the 9th, with Franklin coming out victorious over in East Flat Rock. It's going to be East Henderson basketball after the jump ball to begin this ball game. East Henderson comes in with an overall record of 3-12. There's a turnover. Callie Queen has it knocked away from her. Callie not feeling the best tonight, but she is out there. Shot wouldn't fall. The second shot wouldn't fall for the Eagles. They're 0-6 in the Mountain 7 Conference. We've got a whistle. And I'm not exactly sure what's happening. All right, we're back to action. As Callie Queen will bring it up. We'll swing it over to McCall Sanders, getting the start tonight, along with Maddie Gilbert. And she's in the corner with that three. It wouldn't fall. And East Henderson going to grab the board, come on down with court with it. Swing it into the corner. Double team. Everson's pass is knocked away out of bounds off of a Lady Panther. So the East Henderson Eagles will have it side court. Into the corner. It's Everson. Just inside the arc. Hits the J to get the scoring going in this ball game. Panthers at 10-6 and 5-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Moffitt underneath off the glass. Avery Moffitt ties this game at 2 apiece. Under 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. East dressed in black with green numerals. Panthers in their home whites. Another turnover. Moffitt sticks her hand in there and knocks it away. Sanders swings it into the corner. Now underneath, it's Rosalind McCollum. McCollum's shot wouldn't fall. Point blank on the rebound. It's a jump ball. And the possession arrow is with the Lady Panthers. To get it in bounds issues. It's another turnover. East Henderson brings it up with Ashlyn Palmer, a junior for Coach Tammy George. And the Eagles yet to register a conference victory. Everson, after it went through her hand, she secures it. Partially blocked. Rosalind McCollum going to come down with the block shot and bring it up court. Block shot of Cassie Everson. Gilbert in the corner. Wouldn't fall. East comes out with it. Approaching 5.5 left in the first. Everson on the dribble, kicks it over. Catch and shoot three. McCollum with the block. Offensive board. Julia Everson's shot from the baseline wouldn't fall. And we've got whistles, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow going to be with East Henderson. Julia Everson deep in the corner. Gives it up to Cassie Everson. I'm just going to make a guess that they're related somehow. She loses it out of bounds. Let's see, Cassie's a sophomore and Julia is a junior, so I'm going to say maybe they're sisters. Quite possible. 5 minutes left in the opening quarter as we begin the second half of the Mountain 7 Conference, and we have a 3-second violation on Franklin. That'll be another turnover. And again, fans, if you just tuned in, as we are still about 13 minutes before 6:30. That's when we advertised we were going to start, and that's when they say they'll start. But if you did not hear the open, Lady Panthers are down a couple of players tonight, and will be for the next few ball games for sure. Got another jump ball, possession arrow is to the Lady Panthers. As Tori Inslee injured her ankle, she has a high ankle sprain in a boot tonight. And she won't be out on the court for a good portion of the rest of the season, as we've only got a couple of weeks left. 6 games left of the conference, and a non-conference game next Wednesday. Rosalind McCollum gets the bucket off the glass to give the Panthers a 4-2 advantage, their first lead of the night. In the corner, it's Everson just inside the arc, and she hits the jumper to tie this game at 4. And also Andrea Terrell has some tendonitis in her knees, and they have advised her to sit out for a couple of weeks. Maddie Gilbert with the trifecta. 7-4. The Lady Panthers out in front. And it's a turnover. Callie Queen. She'll get fouled on the way to the hoop. And that'll send Callie to the line. Julia Everson going to pick up her first foul. And that's the first foul whistled on either team. 2 shots for Callie Queen. First one up and good. She'll get one more. That one is off the mark, and the board picked up by the Eagles. And another turnover. Rosalind McCollum drives in, kicks it out. 3 wouldn't fall for Gilbert. Moffitt with a rebound. Her shot, no. Another offensive board. Moffitt with another shot that wouldn't go, but on the rebound. We've got an offensive foul going against the Lady Panthers. That one's going to be on Moffitt, getting position on the rebound. 3:02 to go in the first. 4-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Almost another steal, harassing defense. Three off the mark by Ashlyn Palmer. McCollum. She'll be at the line. 2 shots for Rosalind McCollum. And the first one's up and good. Makes it a 9-4 Lady Panther advantage. Caden Henderson has checked in for Coach Tammy George and the Lady Eagles of East Henderson. One more at the free throw line for Rosalind McCollum. And she gets the roll on the second. Harassing defense, going to cause a turnover. Lady Eagles throw it out of bounds. Sanders dishes to McCollum on that low block. She gets position, can't get it to go. Rebound, Avery Moffitt. And Avery able to tack on 2 more to make the Panther lead an 8-point advantage at 12-4 as we tick under 2 minutes left. In the paint, shot wouldn't fall. And rebound going to be kicked out to Henderson. No. Another offensive rebound. And through the hands of Everson out of bounds. And we have a 24 out on the floor for East. I don't have on my roster. We'll have to check in with the official scorekeeper, Cindy Christie, and get her name. Siegel is checked in for Hartbarger, along with Bree Carver. Siegel had it briefly, kicks it over to Avery. Check that. Aubrey Haley. Now swing it around, dish underneath. Siegel off the glass. Charlie Siegel makes it a 10-point lead. Underneath. Nice dish. Off the glass and good for Kaylee Fouché. First points for Fouché. Baseline jumper, Haley. No. Rebound kicked around off of Charlie Siegel. Going to go to the East Henderson Eagles. Maddie Gilbert going to check back into the game for Coach Hartbarger. And then we've got a whistle. And we've got a 30-second timeout called by Tammy George. She's going to talk things over, gives us a chance to look at the conference standings through exactly 6 games. There's 6 left. Conference tournament, as you see there on screen, begins February 10th. And it's the Pisgah Black Bears at the top of the conference. Franklin in second place at 5-1. You see East Henderson at the bottom of the conference at 0-6, 3-12 overall. Franklin will take on the Tuscola Mountaineers on Friday night here at the Panther Den. We'll have that game on the Franklin Panther Sports Network, YouTube, and Facebook. We're glad that you are with us as we took the final few seconds of this first quarter down. I'm George Young, along with our fantastic FPSN crew. Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Philip Angel on cameras. Christine back with us. Haven't had Christine on cameras, I believe, all season. She is with us tonight. And running cameras, doing a great job. 3 wouldn't fall. Fight for the rebound as Ashlyn Palmer attempted a deep 3. And on the rebound, it's another jump ball possession arrow going to be with the East Henderson Eagles as Palmer looks to get it in. She does. In the corner, a catch and shoot 3 by Everson wouldn't go. Another jump ball? Yes. And the possession arrow this time is with the Lady Panthers. So McCall Sanders brings it up. Swings it into the corner, Gilbert. Gilbert around the horn. Siegel wasn't looking for the pass. And it's out of bounds, a turnover. 18 seconds left. Issues in the backcourt. Gilbert secures the loose pass. Feeds underneath Haley. Haley can't get the point-blank layup. Carver with a rebound. And she'll be at the line. Will Bree Carver for a couple of shots. That'll be the third whistled on East Henderson. Going against Caden Henderson. That's her first. Carver at the line. That one rims out. One more at the charity stripe. 8.2 seconds left. Second shot up and good. Again, some pressure in the backcourt. Caused a lot of turnovers early on.
Travel.
I was going to say at the buzzer, it was blocked by Charlie Siegel, and that's going to do it. First quarter in the books. Lady Panthers have doubled up the Lady Eagles 14-7. As we head to break, stay with us.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back. They corrected the scoreboard while we were in the break. It's 15-7 officially. Franklin on top of the East Henderson Eagles as we welcome Tony Christie to the broadcast.
Yes.
Glad that you're here for the second quarter because I was getting kind of tired about talking to myself here.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm here.
Eagles can't convert on the first offensive possession of this second quarter. We mentioned it a couple of times as the shot from the corner by Moffitt won't go. Panthers down a couple of players tonight. We mentioned it. Inslee out of the lineup. Andrea Terrell out of the lineup. Gilbert getting the start along with Sanders tonight, but that is a big blow offensively. Shot from the corner, Gilbert, no. Eagles come down with a rebound. The good news is you've had a few days to practice.
Yes.
And to mentally get prepared.
Correct.
The starters who took their place. Partially blocked from behind by Callie Queen, and jump ball, possession arrow with Franklin.
Yes, and then you have Rosalind McCullum and Callie Queen to kind of lead the rest of everyone else out there.
Notice, too, Tony, they have taken a point away from East Henderson. It's now 15-6. They had some issues with the scoreboard early on in the first quarter. Queen, three, got it.
Good shot by Callie there on the reverse.
And when she's open, I know that the coaching staff is going to encourage her to shoot it. McCollum blocks that shot. Out of bounds. It'll stay with East as Caden Henderson, the freshman, got it swatted back at her face. 6:46 left here in the second.
Looks like the okay. I was about to say
carried the basketball as another turnover for East Henderson.
And for the Lady Panthers, if they keep on, I believe what they've been doing is getting it inside a little bit and having Callie Queen, shoot a couple of threes. That'll probably be the formula here going on until Inslee gets it back.
East Henderson turns it over as they'll say Henderson was on the baseline. Gilbert pulls up. Can't get the roll. McCollum underneath fighting for position, and we'll say she last touched the basketball. And it'll be East Henderson ball. 18-6. I think officially that's going to be our score. I think they have figured out the errors at the table. Palmer issues, kicks it over to Henderson, now underneath. Fouché is going to head to the line after McCollum got a little bit too much body. And Rosalind McCollum will pick up her first, and it's just the team's second for Franklin. The sophomore, 2 shots. She'll get one more. Second shot up and good.
Looks like East is in a 3-2 defense.
Underneath, kicking it out. Shot wouldn't go for Sanders. And we got a foul underneath. It was going against Gilbert on the rebound. Okay. I'll tell you.
Offensive foul.
I'll tell you in the break.
Yes.
It's been a crazy night. What just noticed is transpired. Another foul. This one's going on Kaylee Fouché. Her first. And that'll be the team's fourth. Queen for 3. She was open. Wouldn't go. Rebound underneath. It's Gilbert off the glass.
And that's one way to do it right there. If you just putting it up on the basket is a key in basketball. Just put it up there so someone else might have a chance.
Ashlyn Palmer with the bucket underneath. The junior with the 2, and it's a 11-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Gilbert for 3. Got it. Foot was on the line again. Did it last ball game we covered. Well, they went ahead and put 3 up there. I'll probably have to correct that. Sanders will be at the line. Foul going against Palmer, her first and the 5th. First one wouldn't go. Rain English along with Julia Everson check in for Coach Tammy George and the Lady Eagles. One more at the charity stripe for McCall Sanders. Approaching 4.5 left in the second quarter. Everson kicks it out. Driving in the trees. Everson kicks it back out. Henderson running shot, wouldn't go. Another offensive board. Julia Everson couldn't get that one to go. She was fading away and hit the deck. Gilbert's foot was on the line again. That's her spot, though.
Yes, I was about to say, Maddie, once she gets started going, she's actually a very, very good shooter. And if she gets open and she has confidence, and as like she has now, she'll continue to make them.
A laser beam, nowhere near. Gilbert there secured the board. Here's Julia Everson. Couldn't get the 3 to go. Sanders kicks it over into the corner. Gilbert again. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Moffitt off the glass. Avery Moffitt extends that Panther lead, 26-9 with 3:23 left. We've got another timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one. Stay with us, fans. Back after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back. The numbers we're having to deal with here in this first half. Got some numbers for East Henderson that I don't have on my roster, and also we've got some numbers that are different for Franklin as well. Oh, man, it's just been an odd night so far. Sanders kicks it into the corner. It's Moffitt. No, rebound McCollum. And she can't get the point-blank layup. Board off to East. Wouldn't go from the corner. Gilbert comes out with it. Running shot for Callie Queen. No, McCollum there to follow.
Like I said earlier, those are like passes. When you have the inside position like that, you're just getting shots up, and you're always getting the offensive rebound or have a chance to. It's a very good offense to use.
Shot off the glass and good for Cassie Everson. The sophomore cuts into the Panther lead at 28-11. 17-point advantage now as Moffitt has it in the corner. Back up top it goes. Sanders. Now Gilbert feeds McCollum. She attacks and gets fouled. That'll send Rosalind McCollum to the line.
Nice strong move by Ross.
.24 picked up the foul, and I believe that is Tirza Campbell. She was at some point in time during the season wearing number 10. Now she's got number 24. 30-second timeout on the floor for the second shot by Rosalind McCollum. Well, fans, if you were expecting some basketball and you didn't live in the area, didn't realize that we had a snowstorm that blew in Friday night. The game against Andrews was moved to the 25th of January. That is a week from tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. And we'll have that game right here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. The day after the Panther basketball teams travel to Pisgah. One more shot at the free throw line for Rosalind McCollum. Haley is checked back into the game. McCollum can't get it to go. Haley grabs the board, feeds McCollum in the paint. Hook shot, got it to go.
That was a pretty cool shot because I don't even think she saw the basket until like the last second.
It's kind of a heave and a prayer.
Yes. I've seen her do it a couple of times, so I know it's like that's her thing, but it still amazes me.
The turnover, Gilbert with it. McCollum underneath. Haley now, left to the elbow, got it to go. Aubrey Haley with a bucket, and the Panthers have opened up a bigger lead at 33-11. Fans stick around at the half. We've got another special presentation that we've started to specialize in. Special presentations at the half. We've got a foul coming up. Going against Sanders. Kayla Sanders pick up her first. No shots. 16 foul on. I'll check that. 14 foul on Franklin. 6 on East Henderson. Somebody was carrying a baby right next to the action. That was a dangerous position for that baby. Wow. Ball came pretty close. There's a lot of bumping and grinding going on. Approaching 60 seconds left. As we've got almost a turnover into the hands of Haley. She sees the bucket, can't get it to go. And she was open. And it's off to East. .50 seconds left. Sanders with a turnover. Up court, it's Haley.
Nice pass.
And one.
The discussion to see if it was an intentional or just a common foul. Let's see.
There's the turnover. Oh, they are calling it an intentional foul. They're going to say she pushed with her forearm, it looked like.
And I'm not sure if it is, but all the officials going to, get together and get behind each other.
Yeah.
Because how the lead official came in and spoke to the other official that made the call, it did seem like, might not have been what he would have called.
Haley will have one more at the free throw line, and then the Panthers will have possession. Can't get it.
Two-shot technical.
Oh, they did call a tech?
Yeah, two-shot for the flagrant foul. For the flagrant foul, she had one because she made the basket. Okay. That was the first one she shot. Okay. And the second one was the technical for the intentional foul.
Gotcha.
That's what it usually happens like that, unless it's a one-and-one situation to where if it's one-and-one situation, they'll shoot the technicals first and then shoot the one-and-one and have everyone come to the line.
Ashlyn Palmer picked up that foul. She's going to check out for Coach Tammy George, and we've got a double dribble underneath. That'll be a turnover. The Lady Panthers. Sanders comes out with the errant pass. Up it goes Haley off the glass. Aubrey Haley able to get another two in the bucket, and it extends that lead at 39-11. Everson with it. She's going to get fouled by Aubrey Haley. Just her first. Team's fifth. Julia Everson with it. 2 seconds left. That'll do it. We've reached halftime here at the Panther Den with Franklin holding a 39-11 advantage over the East Henderson Eagles. Good first half for this young group, missing a couple of starters. And we'll head down for the special presentation.
To recognize two of our cheer and dance athletes, Mackenzie Holland and Lauren Shannon. These two ladies have been named to the 2023 North Carolina All-Regional Cheer Team. The All-Regional team will be recognized on Saturday, January the 28th at the NCCCA State Cheerleading Championship at North Raleigh Christian School. With their selection to the all-regional cheer team comes an invitation to try out for the NC All-State team. They will try out on Sunday, January the 29th at Southern Alamance High School. The All-State team will cheer at the East-West games and NCCCA Coaches Conference this summer. Let's give a big round of applause to these ladies. Congratulations, Mackenzie Holland and Lauren Shannon, on their selection to the 2023 NC All-Region Cheer Team.
All right, as they walk off stage right, they're going to be joined by all of the rest of their cheer squad. And Lynn Baker told me that this music is good to go.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to let you watch the cheerleaders. Half of their show, she informed me. All right, at the half, 39-11, Lady Panther advantage. We'll head to a quick break, and I'll chat with head coach Doug Clemens in a moment. Stay with us. Hey fans, welcome back. George Young now joined with the head coach of the boys varsity, Doug Clemens. And coach, it was last Thursday you took on the Swain County Maroon Devils and got an impressive win, double digits, and it's always tough to beat a team twice.
It is. I felt like last Thursday was probably our most complete game. Offense and defense contributed well. Started off great in the first quarter. They came back in the second quarter and had a close game at halftime. But then in the second half, we came out and really were clicking on all cylinders. Had a lot of people that contributed. I think we had 4 people in double figures. So yeah, it was a good non-conference win for us, and moving back into conference play.
It seemed like you really wanted to get off offensively very well, and you did that. I think it was Miles McClure with a couple of threes to begin the ball game, and it just seemed like offensively you got in gear early and put that game away, and then able to get a lot of players in.
We were, and that's a good thing. Excuse me. We have a lot of players that work hard every day in practice, and it's good to be able to get those. You mentioned Miles McClure. That was Max McClure.
Oh, my goodness,
That's okay. That's okay. I wish I had him back. But
yeah.
But at the same time.
That may be the first time I've done that all year, which is an amazing feat.
But Max is having a great season. And again, I mentioned before, we had 4 players in double figures, Keller Lamb, Parker Cabe, Cal Drake, and Max. So, yeah, we're getting good, solid performances. We came out, like you say, out of the gates real quick. I think we had like a 29-point first quarter, which may be the biggest first quarter we've had all year. So hoping to do similar things tonight.
Yeah, the second half of the conference season starts tonight, Coach, as you take on East, a team that you beat back in December, which seems like a long time ago now, back on December the 9th over at East Flat Rock at East Henderson High School. It was a tough, hard-fought game. It was the first conference game of the season. You'd had some games, non-conference games under your belt, but that was a hard-fought road win. And I know that even though the record may not show it, you're expecting a very scrappy bunch out of East tonight.
We are. Their program is up and coming. They've had a really good JV team a couple of years in a row now. I think they've won the conference championship in the JV league. And then they're moving those players gradually on up. The coach does a great job. He took over the program, when it was kind of at the bottom. And now they've played themselves into respectability. They're sitting in the middle of the conference. So I know that they feel like the second time through the conference that if they do a few things differently, that they could climb into the top half.
Yeah, you talked about their coach, and really the guys that they have on their roster seem like last year and into this year really have gelled, and really they've got some shooters that we say that a lot, but they've got some real good basketball players.
They do. I feel like they've got 2 or 3 all-conference type players, and last time we played them, they didn't have their center. He's about 6'5", 6'6", good solid player. So him, along with what they had last time, will present a huge challenge for us tonight.
Well, Coach, as always, the second half of the conference season seems to be a little more challenging sometimes, and you begin that tonight. So good luck, and we'll catch up with you Friday.
All right, sounds good.
That's Doug Plemons, head coach of the boys varsity. Stay with us, fans. Got more to come.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The December Athlete of the Month is Laura Covarrubias, women's indoor track.
Covarrubias. I'm a sophomore at Macon Early College and I run indoor track. My events are the 500 and the 300 meter dash, long and triple jump, and the 4x2 100 meter relay, and I've qualified for state in all of them. So my dad encouraged me to run, so I started off with cross country, but I didn't really like it, so I turned to track instead. The thing I love about track is the relationships I've been able to form over the years. I'm still not sure if I want to run track in college or not, but I do know that I want to pursue pediatrics. Period. Dropping the mic. I know it's still the indoor season, but one of my main goals is to establish a new long jump record in the outdoor season. Do I go whenever? Okay. One thing that motivates me as an athlete and as a person is a scripture that is in John 3:30, and it says, "He must become greater and I must become less."
Oh, yeah. So good, Laura.
Welcome back, fans. At the half, girls varsity 39-11. Impressive showing out of the Panthers in the first half. You're down a couple of players at Inslee and Andrea Terrell, and got to credit the bench players and
yes,
ladies that are out currently, able to gel, come together, and really put together 39 points in the first half. And there's games that Lady Panthers have won this
yes.
year that haven't scored 39 points.
Yes, and it that little spurt they had right there at the end of the half when the defense picked up a little bit more, they got a couple more steals and they were able to get some runouts there. That kind of helped them. And the defense is not going to be the same without Tori out there, because Tori puts a lot of pressure on on guards that have to do anything at the beginning of the game, trying to get the ball up the court, trying to set up their offense or anything, because she has a tendency to get her hand on a lot of the any ball that's passed. So, without her out there, they're gonna have to do it from different ways and getting those steals and getting that ball pressure and hopefully getting a rebound at the end of every possession.
We're underway here in the second. Palmer drives in, short shot. Rebound off to the Panthers. Off the glass and good as Williamson gets her first bucket of the ball game out of the gate here in the third quarter. Julia Everson drives in, loses control, and it's off of her leg. Over to the Panthers. 30-point advantage, 41-11. East Henderson comes in, as you see on the scoreboard, on screen at 3-12 overall and 0-6 in the Mountain 7 Conference. This is the second go-round in the conference season. Siegel underneath on the lob. No. Gilbert grabbed the rebound and lost control of it.
Traveling.
And Campbell's going to travel with it in the paint. Sanders brings it up for Coach Hartbarger. Dishes to Siegel. Siegel, shot partially blocked. Rebound Fouché, and she quickly gives it up to Everson. Wouldn't go underneath for Everson, and it's out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. Just joined us. Panthers in their home whites. And East Henderson in black. This is maybe the second or third team we have seen wearing black. Underneath, Gilbert can't get it to go. Long board off of an eagle.
Good
Green
pass
trim
by
for
Sanders
East.
by
Yeah.
Michaela.
Kayla Sanders, 34. It's actually not on my roster because they brought up some JVs. McCollum for three, no. Siegel over the back. That'll be Charlie Siegel's second foul. First on Franklin. I'll say it's a first, all right. Traveling. Fouché crow hopped. That'll be another turnover for East Henderson. As Sanders brings it up.
Nice pass.
Gilbert too far underneath. She travels. Everson into the front court.
And the only full-time starters to start this half was Rosalind McCullum.
She remains. Yeah. Gilbert with the basketball. Will give it up. Williamson had it. Thought she threw it away. Now it's into the paint, and it's going to be a turnover. Palmer pulls up. Wouldn't fall. McCollum comes down with it. Tries to dish it to Williamson. She saves it out of bounds and then off of an East Henderson Eagle. So it'll stay with the Lady Panthers.
Wow. That possession was not too pretty.
Ugly. ugly. 0-0 is checked in. Caden Henderson.
In games like this, with younger players, you really want to emphasize, or they want to shoot open shots, no matter when it's open, because there is no shot clock. So, you just kind of, whenever there's open shot, like right there.
Gilbert, free throw line. Got it.
Because those are the shots you practice. You practice open shots. You actually you know, 9 times out of 10 you don't practice with someone guarding you. So, you know, if you can get an open shot, it works wonders.
Percentage is a lot higher when that happens.
Yes.
Of hitting the shot. We've got a whistle and a foul on Franklin. Charlie Siegel going to pick up her second and the second this half on Franklin. A couple of shots coming up for Ashlyn Palmer. She can't get the first. One more at the charity stripe. And can't get the roll on the second. On the rebound, McCollum lost it. And it's going to stay with the East Henderson Eagles. Palmer looks to trigger, does get it inbounds. Campbell swings it over. Everson wouldn't fall on board. Sanders picks it up. Over to Williamson. Drives in.
Nice move.
Couldn't get it. Another turnover. McCollum comes out with it.
Dunk it. There were several people that yelled the same thing I did, so.
Can she?
No, but she can get up. She can get close.
Get close.
Get close.
Attempt it at least.
Yes. I'm about to say, in this this new age athlete, I can tell you right now, I've seen middle school girls dunking the ball, and I never thought I'd see, you know, a high school girl. You know, and it's been pretty amazing the caliber of athlete that's been, you know, these past couple of years, especially on the ladies' side.
Whole new team checks in for Hard Parker. Moffitt back into the ball game. Callie Queen has the basketball. She brings it up. Bree Carver also. Haley got a dish to a cutting Cassidy Parker. It's out of bounds off of Cassidy's hands. Caden Henderson brings it up for East Henderson. Palmer gets double team, bounces a pass underneath, off the glass and good. Fouché gets the bucket to cut into the Panther lead, 45-13. Down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third. Dish to Moffitt, cutting to the hole off the glass. Haley with the assist. Henderson gets caught up. High pass, knocked away. Oh, I'll say it was touched in the front court by an East Henderson Eagle. That'll be backcourt violation. Rain English is checked in for East Henderson. Carver to trigger for the Lady Panthers. And it goes to Callie Queen. She backs it out. 3 minutes exactly left here in the third. Moffitt thought about dishing, gives it up to Carver. She's open, jumper no. Fouché with the board. Everson dishes a pass over to Palmer, and then the pass is going to be intercepted. Callie Queen, coast to coast. She'll be at the line after the foul. That'll be on Rain English. Two shots for Callie Queen. Got the first, he'll get one more. Lauren Salazar has checked in. Salazar, rather, for East Henderson. Second shot up and good by Callie Queen. Everson double dribbles.
Run rule, the clock starts at 40, correct?
Yes. That would be correct. We're getting close. High off the glass, no. Another turnover. It's 42 in football.
Yes.
But it's 40 in the second half in basketball, if I remember correctly. Panthers are 4. Off the glass and good. It's Moffitt. Buck 45 left, tie up, possession arrow is to the Lady Panthers. We've got a whistle, and we've got a 30-second timeout called by East Henderson. We haven't thrown up the standings here in the second half. We'll show you again the Mountain 7 Conference, the second go-around in the conference,
yes.
home and home. And Franklin 5-1 in the first half. Pisk at the top. You see East Henderson yet to pick up a conference victory. They are 0-6. Tuscola, the opponent on Friday night here at the Panther Den. We'll have that ball game here on FPSN, YouTube, and Facebook. A bucket away from a running clock. The Panthers can convert. Moffitt underneath. They're going to wave off the shot. And a traveling violation on Avery Moffitt.
That was a good pass by Cassidy Parker to lead Avery Moffitt to the basket.
Sanders going to check in. Here's the replay.
Right there. Yeah, not really. You have to have possession of the ball to actually travel, so no.
Another turnover. Back to the Panthers. Buck 23 left. Cassie Everson back into the game for East Henderson. Georgia Brinson also into the game.
Traveling.
Another turnover. It's become a turnover fest late here in the third quarter for both teams. Carver able to cause that turnover as it's Sanders into the front court. Haley. Haley with the bucket and officially a 40-point differential with 52 seconds left. Almost another steal. And she was open. Deep three by Palmer, no. Got a whistle and a blocking foul whistled on East Henderson. And as you see, the clock continues to tick. They take us to the half.
Yes.
Or into the third quarter, rather.
Yes.
Sanders, low block, got fouled. That will officially take us to the fourth quarter. Everson picks up the foul, her third. That's it. 3 quarters in the books, commanding 40-point advantage for the Panthers as we head to break. Fourth quarter, just about ready to begin.
And Lady Panthers start off with a 2-3 zone.
East Henderson with possession to begin the third quarter. And again, if you just tuned away and checked back in, we do have a running clock now as a 40-point differential.
Good block.
Castillo's shot blocked by Carver. It's going to stay with East Henderson.
Games like this, if you're the coach that is up by 40, you want to make sure that you get out of here, healthy, and that your some of your reserves get a chance to get in and play a lot. On the other side, you just want everyone to finish strong. For the East Henderson, you want them to finish strong and keep playing hard.
Play fundamentally sound. Don't turn the ball over.
Things like that. Work on the little things. Don't even worry about the score and kind of work on, this is what we want to do on defense. This is what we want to do on offense. And then, call a timeout and check on it if you need to.
Another turnover into the hands of Sanders. Up court. Williamson for three. Avery Williamson from deep downtown.
Nice shot by Avery Williamson.
Waiting for a East Henderson Eagle to tie her shoe. Put her shoe back on. I think it popped out. Clock continues to tick. High pass knocked away. Bree Carver is really active defensively here in this fourth quarter. A couple of blocks. That one knocked out of bounds. She causes another turnover. Carver, up court it goes. Williamson going to back it out. Finds Sanders. Underneath, Siegel open, no. Got her own rebound. Can't get the second shot. Another offensive board. And that one wouldn't go for Siegel.
Wild exchange right there.
It was. Fans coming up, of course, at the conclusion of this one, which will be in about 5 minutes. As the clock continues to tick even through free throws and fouls, as we have a foul coming up on Franklin. Going against Sanders. That's Michaela Sanders, 34, her second. Caden Henderson, 0 at the free throw line. Can't hit the first. At the boys' varsity, that'll come up about 10 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' varsity. Henderson got the second shot. Carver, corner. Got it. Just inside the arc.
Bree has worked on her shot during the summer, the past 2 off seasons.
Well, you can tell for sure.
Yes.
Another turnover.
Her and Williamson are workout partners.
Cassidy Parker. The first meeting between these two, the final score was 45-35. So to say that I didn't expect this, it's an understatement.
Yes. You know, when you're playing that home game, you get a little extra juice. You know, for them, that's what they were.
And knowing your leader and Torians is not on the floor,
correct,
won't be playing.
Everyone stepped up and played hard to try to get it to where they didn't have to worry too much.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the shooting out of the Lady Panthers.
Yes.
That's been an issue this season. Even with a full complement of starters. But tonight, that has not been the issue. 60 on the board, could be more as Carver can't get it to go from the baseline. Deep three, up and good for the Eagles. Breaks a long drought. Cassie Everson gets the trifecta to go. Siegel in the corner. Over to Williamson, now going to find Sanders up top to Carver. Open Parker. Got it. Cassidy Parker. 2:20 left in the running clock. 62-17. Whistle and a timeout. That will stop the clock. East going to talk it over. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. As we mentioned a couple of times, we've got more basketball for you on Friday night. It's the Tuscola Lady Mountaineers here at the Panther Den. And then next Wednesday, in addition to the schedule, because of the snow ball game that was delayed Friday, they have pushed it to Wednesday, the 25th, next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow. Andrews right here at the Panther Den. And then hard to believe after that, Senior night.
Senior night.
January 31st.
Yes.
And then the ball games at North and at West will be available on the NFHS network if you have a subscription. In the paint, slapped away. Siegel blocked the shot of Campbell. Out of bounds, it'll stay with East Henderson. I haven't watched recently, but early in the season I tried to tune into some North and some West and East basketball games when they played Franklin. And if you do tune in to the NFHS feed, as the shot by Parker is up and good, you'll be disappointed. You may be able to see what's going on, but you will have no clue what quarter they're in, the time, the score.
Nothing.
Yes. There may be a scoreboard on screen, but it won't be displaying any correct information. They may have gotten it fixed.
No.
But,
they
they
have.
have.
I watched it last week.
So if you do tune in next Friday and then following Friday, just warning you.
Make sure you keep up with what the score is.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to do your own book there.
Yes.
Take a roster off Max Preps and keep your own score, like they used to tell you at the old Braves broadcast with Skip Carey and Don Sutton. If you're scoring at home.
Yes.
I don't know why you do that now. You can bring it up on your phone. And it's live scoring right there, the official scorekeeper at the stadium for baseball. Out of bounds. Siegel couldn't control it. That's going to tick down the final few seconds here. And Franklin going to cruise to a victory and improve their mark to 11-6 overall and 6-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. East Henderson going to drop to 3-13 and 0-7. At the buzzer, won't go. That'll do it. 64-17, the final. Congratulations to Coach Scott Hartbarger, his staff, and really his players, Tony.
Yes.
Difficult situation. Down a couple of starters. You have some illness going around. Some of the starters don't feel all that great, but you come out and you dominate a team that you should dominate.
Yes, and that's a testament to the team, coming together, especially everyone. Because with two starters out, one starter out is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Two, and your main, best player.
Conference player of the year.
Conference player of the year.
Back to back.
That's where it's tough. That's what makes it, tough. And the ladies, they all stepped up and they brought their A game today and were victorious.
Here come the boys for East Henderson. We'll have the Panthers coming out here as well. Here they come. So we'll get you set for the boys varsity. I'll chat with Coach Doug Clemens. He'll give his assessment on that win last Thursday against Swain County. And the first matchup between these two teams back on December 9th. Stay with us, fans. Boys varsity coming up right after this. Hey fans, welcome back. George Young now joined with the head coach of the boys varsity, Doug Clemens. And Coach, it was last Thursday you took on the Swain County Maroon Devils and got an impressive win, double digits, and it's always tough to beat a team twice.
It is. I felt like last Thursday was probably our most complete game. Offense and defense contributed well. Started off great in the first quarter. They came back in the second quarter and had a close game at halftime. But then in the second half, we came out and really were clicking on all cylinders. Had a lot of people that contributed. I think we had 4 people in double figures. So, yeah, it was a good non-conference win for us and moving back into conference play.
It seemed like you really wanted to get off offensively very well, and you did that. I think it was Miles McClure with a couple of threes to begin the ball game, and it just seemed like offensively you got in gear early and put that game away and then able to get a lot of players in.
We were, and that's a good thing. Excuse me. We have a lot of players that work hard every day in practice, and it's good to be able to get those. You mentioned Miles McClure. That was Max McClure.
Oh, my goodness,
That's okay. That's okay. I wish I had him back. But
yeah.
But at the same
time. That may be the first time I've done that all year, which is an amazing feat.
But Max is having a great season. And again, I mentioned before, we had 4 players in double figures, Keller Lamb, Parker Cabe, Cal Drake, and Max. So, yeah, we're getting good, solid performances. We came out, like you say, out of the gates real quick. I think we had like a 29-point first quarter, which may be the biggest first quarter we've had all year. So hoping to do similar things tonight.
Yeah, the second half of the conference season starts tonight, Coach, as you take on East, a team that you beat back in December, which seems like a long time ago now, back on December the 9th over at East Flat Rock at East Henderson High School. It was a tough, hard-fought game. It was the first conference game of the season. You'd had some games, non-conference games under your belt, but that was a hard-fought road win. And I know that even though the record may not show it, you're expecting a very scrappy bunch out of East tonight.
We are. Their program is up and coming. They've had a really good JV team a couple of years in a row now. I think they've won the conference championship in the JV league. And then they're moving those players gradually on up. The coach does a great job. He took over the program, when it was kind of at the bottom. And now they've played themselves into respectability. They're sitting in the middle of the conference. So I know that they feel like the second time through the conference that if they do a few things differently, that they could climb into the top half.
Yeah, you talked about their coach and really – the guys that they have on their roster seem like last year and into this year really have gelled and really they've got some shooters. We say that a lot, but they've got some real good basketball players.
They do. I feel like they've got 2 or 3 all-conference type players. And last time we played them, they didn't have their center. He's about 6'5", 6'6", good solid player. So him, along with what they had last time, will present a huge challenge for us tonight.
Well, Coach, as always, the second half of the conference season seems to be a little more challenging sometimes, and you begin that tonight. So good luck, and we'll catch up with you Friday.
All right, sounds good.
That's Doug Plemons, head coach of the boys varsity. Stay with us, fans. Got more to come.
Audio Jungle.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back. Getting you set for tip-off of the boys varsity. Got about 2 minutes until we'll have the starting lineups introduced. You see the Panther boys on screen warming up. They come in at 14-2 overall and 6-0 in the Mountain 7 Conference. On the other side, it's the East Henderson Eagles. They are 8-10 overall and 3-3 in the Mountain 7 Conference. These two teams met back on December 9th in East Flat Rock. That was the first conference game of the year for both teams. And Franklin picked up a hard-fought road win, 52-47, back on December 9th. And if you look at the scores, you may say, hey, this one could be close. I thought the same in the girls varsity, and it was a 40-point blowout. We'll see how this one goes, as Tony Christie here will join me right directly. We'll talk about some of the players for East Henderson, as he knows them pretty well, and they've got some talent on the floor. We will see that here tonight. Some young talent, as Coach Mark Quintus Jones has been building the program over the past 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
We'll have the starting lineups here in just a few moments as the clock continues to tick down. And they'll turn the lights off and do all the fanfare. Sparsely populated visitors side, the side that we're on, the I guess officially home side, is pretty well full, but school's not in session.
Nope.
For a lot of folks, it hadn't been in session for about a week and a half. I know a lot of the players and a lot of the students at the high school have not been in school for about a week and a half and won't go until Thursday of this week. Let's head down, check in with our public address announcer.
For East Henderson, number 0, Reese Alverson. Number 3, Wyatt Taylor. Number 5, Caden Brewer. Number 11, Brady Nix. And number 23, Charlie Beckman. Panther fans, go lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They've been slow on the trigger with the music today.
Yes.
I don't think that we may not get any music.
Panther fans, on your feet for your starting lineup. Number 2, Killer Lamb.
Oh, there's some music. Oh, look out.
Number 3, Max McClure. Number 22, Parker Cave. Number 23, Josh Zollner. And number 32, Cal Drake.
There's your starting lineups. Familiar lineup for Coach Doug Clemens. As we'll get the lights back on, and we'll get to some more Mountain 7 Conference basketball action as we start the second half of the conference season. Can't do any better than 6-0. That's what the Panthers are as we begin the second half. East at 3-3 in that Mountain 7 Conference.
See how the Panthers do now. That first half of the season, they were going through being kind of hunted from what was the previous season to being the hunted now because they're 6-0 in the conference.
Alverson jump center against Drake, and it's the Panthers with first possession. Cal tiptoes that baseline. Up, no, got his own rebound, and the tip up. And in. Cal Drake gets the scoring going.
Good strong move on the baseline by Cal Drake.
Pressure in the backcourt. And a turnover. Zollner picks it up. Off the glass. If you heard the conversation, me and Doug Clemens between games a few minutes ago, he thought that maybe his boys played the most complete game that they played all season against Swain County.
Yes.
Another turnover.
That was a very good game. That game very complete by everyone involved.
I was watching some of the highlights, compiling that highlight package, and I would agree.
I was looking at the shadow behind us and Miles McClure.
Oh, yeah, he cast a big one.
Yes.
Zollner off the glass. Yeah, and also in that interview, I haven't done this all year, and this is amazing, and I said this. It's Reese Alverson off the glass. Athletic move. I, in the interview, mistakenly called Max Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I didn't realize I did it, and then Coach Clemens said, "You mean Max?" And
yes.
I laughed about it. He's here tonight. And then Coach, after the interview, says, "Well, I do it in practice all the time."
Yes.
He even calls Reed Raby his father Ryan.
Ryan, yes.
His name sometimes, he said. Brady Nix has it. Kicks it up top. It's a three. That's short. Offensive rebound, tiptoeing the baseline and saving it out of bounds. Charlie Beckman. East wearing the black uniforms with green trim and green numerals. Catch and shoot. Got the roll. Alverson.
And East starts off with man-to-man.
Keller Lamb drives in, gives it up. Cave shot blocked. Drake with the rebound, kicks it out. Max McClure, no. Rebound East. Caden Brewer with it in the backcourt. Nix dishes a pass, knocked away, picked up by Brewer. Swinging into the corner. High pass, going to be intercepted. Cave off to Max McClure. McClure's shot blocked, saves it into the hands of Zollner. Zollner's pass knocked away. Chaotic exchange. We've got a whistle. Timeout East Henderson. They want to talk it over. It's going to be a 30 or 60. 30-second timeout for Coach Jones. So mentioned back on the 9th December, 52-47. That was a hard-fought win on the road to begin the conference slate. See that win on Thursday night against Swain County, 78-51. If you just joined us, they postponed that Andrews game Friday night that was postponed because of snow to the 25th of January, which is a week from tomorrow. And we'll have that game here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Friday, got another ball game here on YouTube and Facebook. It's Tuscola coming to Colin. We're back to action. East in the backcourt. Got to get it up out of the timeout. They do with Wyatt Taylor on the dribble. Drives in, kicks it out. Brewer. And he gets the bucket. Ties it at 6. McClure to the hole off the glass. Max McClure saw a lane and exploited it. Brewer into the front court. Over to Taylor. Taylor going to give it up to Nix. Back out beyond the arc it goes. Taylor driving in the trees. Knocked away. Brewer with it. Brady Nix blocked, and they're going to whistle a foul on Parker Cade. That'll be the first whistle on either team.
And it's fitting that Parker Cade probably gets the foul then, because he's probably had more fouls than anybody this year.
2 shots coming up. Brady Nix can't hit the first. He'll get one more. Can't hit the second. Zollner in the front court. Going to drive in, kick it over. Count it, and one for Keller Lamb.
Nice move by Joshua Zollner to get his man off balance. Brewer to go by him to create that whole situation for the and one for Keller Lamb.
And one, and he gets the roll, does Keller Lamb.
Right here. Kids these days are calling that the hands up. Gave him the hands up move.
I learn something every day. Brewer for 3. Got it. Caden Brewer from downtown. 11-9 Panther advantage as McClure calls out the offense. Going to swing it over to Lamb. And now to Zollner as we approach 3.5 left in the first, and a turnover. Brewer dribbling in the backcourt. Dishes to Burleson into the front court as Isaac Burleson over to Brewer. The bounce pass. Brewer kicks it out. Tiptoeing the baseline. Jumper up and good. That's Alverson. Reese Alverson with the baseline J. We've got a whistle and a timeout by Coach Doug Clemens. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Here's the standings of the Mountain 7 Conference on the boys' side. It's Franklin at the top of the conference, 6-0, 14-2. They've got the best record in the conference and the best record overall. West and North in the second and third slots. And then after that, nobody has a winning record overall.
And if you're the Panthers, you just have to keep on taking care of business one game at a time, because you can't look too far forward or look behind, because
exactly right.
because they're going to give you their best shot every single game.
Drake gives it up. McClure. Now Zollner. Drake lost control of it. Kicked around, and they'll stop play as it was, I believe, Drake that. No, they're going to whistle a foul. Okay. They'll whistle a foul on Drake. That'll be his first and the team's second. Burleson Over to Taylor. Back to Burleson. In the corner, it's Brewer. That's his shot. Back-to-back three-pointers for Brewer in that same corner. And East Henderson has taken a 14-11 advantage. Drake gets it stripped. Taylor lost control. Up court. McClure secures it. Finds Cabe. Out to Zollner, three. He got it. Josh Zollner ties the game at 14.
Good shot by Joshua being the trailer on that play right there.
Under 2 minutes left first quarter. Brewer, high pass over to Taylor. He gets double teamed. Now Burleson. Taylor's pass knocked away, but Burleson going to pick it up, give it back to Taylor. $1:24 left. In the corner, three, off the mark. Offensive board, Caden Brewer. He's going to attempt. He can't hit. McClure with the rebound. Drake finds Max McClure, but it's off of his hands and out of bounds.
And right there, Max was cutting through, and a lot of times what high school players and young players do, they cut through, not making it a threatening cut. That right there is what happened right there with Max. He was just cutting through, and the ball got passed to him when he wasn't expecting it.
Aiden Sumner checks in for Coach McKinnis Jones and East Henderson. Taylor drives in, turns it over. As he dished it back out, nobody home. Cole Gordon's checked in for East. 45 seconds left. First quarter. McClure bounce pass over to Cabe. Parker Cabe backs in, spins, and throws it away. Backcourt violation. 28.8 seconds remain in the first. You're tied at 14. Caden Brewer in the backcourt with it. Burleson now. Finds Brewer, knocked away. Picked up by Lamb. Leans into it. And one.
Nice athletic move by Keller Lamb to avoid the charge right there. Coming down. Good steal right there. And then you see him jump to the left. Nice play by Keller.
Keller Lamb at the free throw line.
And that all started with the great defense by Parker Cabe, not reaching in, but reaching up and tipping that ball.
Keller Lamb, a 61% free throw shooter. And he got it to go. Panthers by 3, 8 seconds left. Brewer into the corner. 1 second left. That'll do it. 8 minutes in the books. Panthers have a 17-14 lead as we head to break. Stay with us.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
Second quarter about to begin. I'll put 8 minutes up, and we'll begin things with East having possession. George Young, Tony Christie, fantastic FPSN crew. Philip and Christine on cameras tonight. Clinton Taylor, our executive producer. 3 off the mark, no good for Gordon, who has just checked in. Fast break, wouldn't go for Keller Lamb off the dish from McClure. East comes down with it. Pass almost intercepted. Another cross-court pass. It's Brewer in the paint, running shot. Got it to go. Cade underneath, it's Drake. And that'll send Cal to the line after he was bumped. Sumner picks up his first and the third. Whistled on East Henderson. It's pretty obvious early on here, Tony, that East is keying on Cal Drake.
Yes.
Underneath and collapsing that defense.
Yes, and I believe in that the last time they played, not for certain, but I believe Cal probably had like 25 or 27 or something like that. So yes, they're definitely going to key in on him and try to slow him down to try to see if they can, keep it close.
Brewer swings it over to Alverson. He gets double teamed. Back it goes to Brewer. They'll kick it out. It's a 3 by Gordon off the mark. Cade comes out with it. Finds Lamb now. It's Cal Drake, top of the key 3. He was open at the top of the backboard. And one of the rafters, scaffolding, now blow it dead and give it to East. 6:40 left in the second. And a turnover. Lamb off to McClure. Can't get it to go. Nice defense by Brewer to alter that shot of Max McClure's. And it'll be East basketball. Tyler Adams has checked in for Coach Brown, or checked that Coach Jones. Adams had it, gave it up to Brewer, back to Adams. Gordon, 3, got it. Third time's the charm for Gordon. He had missed the previous 2. McClure on the dribble, lost control, picks it back up. Finds Zollner outside. East with a 1-point lead. McClure underneath. Turnover. Caden Brewer comes out with it. Finds Gordon. Cross-court pass. Alverson deep in the corner. Brewer to Gordon. Blocked.
Good hustle by Zollner.
Zollner able to sky for that one. Go up the ladder for sure. Block that shot. Coaching 5 minutes left. High pass to Keller Lamb. Kicks it out. It's McClure for 3. In and out. And we've got a reach-in foul on Franklin. Is that on Drake?
Lamb, I believe. Oh, Parker Cabe.
Give it to Parker. Cabe's first, or check that, that's his second officially. Gordon for 3, got it. Back-to-back threes for Gordon, and East has built their biggest lead at 22-18. McClure underneath, got the roll off the glass.
Max was determined that time to get the ball in the basket.
Caden Brewer finds Gordon, he's open, look out. He's feeling it. Gordon with 3 consecutive threes. And we've got a bump on East Henderson going against Tyler Adams, I believe. It will be Adams first, 4th on East. Ty Hanley going to check into the game for Coach Doug Clemens. No shots. And it goes quickly. Drake, 3, air ball. Brewer comes out with it.
Good pass.
Gives it up to Sumner. East with a 27-20 lead. McClure backs in, gets position, blocked. .350 left, second quarter. East trying to build onto the lead. Brewer, pass hits the scoreboard. Hopefully that scoreboard doesn't come crashing down because it's not straight. It's a little crooked.
Yes.
If you look up at it from the floor.
It's only been held by 2 small chains.
Yeah, I see those chains. Inbounds pass off the glass. Good. Reese Alverson builds East. Biggest lead of the night at 29-20. Coach Flemons has seen enough. Full timeout for Coach Flemons. We'll take one as well. Stay with us. Franklin finds themselves trailing by 9 with 3:39 left in the second. Coach Doug Clemens has called timeout after facing their biggest deficit of the ball game at 29-20.
And realistically, there's enough time to actually take the lead, but as a coach, you just want to tell them one possession at a time and cut it in half by the end of the quarter.
Drake in the paint, fighting for position. And a foul on an Eagle. See who they give it to. Going against Cole Gordon, his first. No shots. Hanley with it. Now Drake. Hanley had issues and stepped on the baseline. Caden Brewer brings it up, the sophomore, for Coach Jones. Brewer on the dribble. Finger roll, no. Rebound, Keller Lamb. Now Zollner thought about pulling up, lost control of it. Trapped in the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds behind Eagle.
Well, right now, the Panthers just have to, calm down, take it possession by possession. They got one stop now. Come down and get a good score.
McClure gets it into Drake. Shot is blocked, knocked away and out of bounds. Off of Drake. Going to stay with East. Chance to build a double-digit lead. Caden Brewer brings it up across that timeline. Finds a undercutting Aiden Sumner. 11-point advantage now. Shocking the home crowd here at the Panther Den.
It's very quiet in here.
As the 8-10 East Henderson Eagles, 3-3 in the Mountain 7 Conference, have built a 31-20 lead, and we got a traveling violation, a turnover on Franklin.
Yes, a very prepared East team has come, and they've come to play today, especially on the defensive end. As you saw that right there, the Panthers were calling the play, and Caden Brewer was calling out the same play to his defense.
Brewer got fouled. Was he in the act? I don't believe he was. Going against Keller Lamb, his first, and the team's fourth. No, he wasn't in the act of shooting. And he goes to Brewer. Brewer to the hole. 33-20.
Nice basket by Brewer. That was slick.
Zollner finds Lamb. Now it's Max McClure. Off balance three, it wouldn't go. Tyler Adams on the dribble. Lost control. Alverson finds Gordon, top of the key. That one wouldn't go. Under a minute left. Lamb to the hole. Couldn't get it to go. Point blank layup.
Yes. Everybody's getting a little tight now.
Aiden Brewer. Let's slow it down. 37 seconds left. And they run the offense with the Eagles. Gordon. And it briefly, he'll swing it around. Brewer finds a path. 15-point lead with 15 seconds left. McClure gives it up with 7. Back to McClure. Drake, top of the key, 3, off the mark. That'll do it. 1 quarter in the books here at the Panther Den, and a shocker. 35-20, East Henderson with a 15-point lead. At the break, cheerleaders are going to perform. That will take us to our break. We'll come back and we'll get some first half stats and some analysis, and we'll get you set for the third quarter in just a few moments. Stay with us.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin. The December Athlete of the Month is Laura Covarrubias, women's indoor track.
Laura Covarrubias. I'm a sophomore at Macon Early College and I run indoor track. My events are the 500 and the 300 meter dash, long and triple jump, and the 4x2 100 meter relay, and I've qualified for state in all of them. So my dad encouraged me to run, so I started off with cross country, but I didn't really like it, so I turned to track instead. The thing I love about track is the relationships I've been able to form over the years. I'm still not sure if I want to run track in college or not, but I do know that I want to pursue pediatrics. Period. Dropping the mic. I know it's still the indoor season, but one of my main goals is to establish a new long jump record in the outdoor season. Do I go whenever? Okay. One thing that motivates me as an athlete and as a person is a scripture that is in John 3:30, and it says, "He must become greater and I must become less."
Oh, yeah. So good, Laura.
Welcome back. As you see the half-court shooting contest going on, they've already had a couple of players from the JV team
yes.
hit some half-court shots.
Braden and Peyton Herbie. Both.
Back to back. I saw that.
Yes.
All right, at the break, 35-20, a 15-point advantage for the East Henderson Eagles. And I have seen almost every Panther ball game this season. This is the biggest deficit they have faced at the half all season.
Correct.
And it's easy to look at the stats here and figure out what the problem is.
Correct.
Both teams have shot pretty much the same amount. Franklin is shooting 8 of 23, East 15 of 24, 62% from the field for East Henderson, only 34.8% from the field for Franklin, and a 1 of 7 from beyond the arc, three-point shooting. Not going the way of the Panthers, going the way of the East Henderson Eagles at 5 for 13.
Correct.
Do the math. That's one of the reasons. Also, East Henderson doing a fantastic job at defending Cal Drake underneath and really putting a muzzle on Max McClure too.
Right, and Coach Jones we've seen it over the years. You know, last year how they won the JV tournament last year, and how they've progressively gotten better. And if you look right here, with turnovers, we have 10, they have 8. Assists, we have 4, they have 12. You know, and what's happening is they're not just getting the ball down into the basket, but they're being assisted in what's happening. And you know, right now the Panthers are 1 of 7 from 3. And the Eagles are 5 of 13, and that's another thing right there. And then free throws, we're shooting 75%, but we've only shot 4.
Very few free throws.
You know, so there's a few things that are troubling in there, you know, for the Panthers, but they're not anything that you can't, you know, overcome, because what the Panthers have to do now is get stops, push the ball out, and try to get baskets. But I can tell you this right now, East they've done a good job of getting back. When we've tried to push it, they've been right there. So, it's going to have to come down to execution in the half court on offense and defense.
Well, both teams are back out, you see, and they are warming up. We'll take a quick break here. We'll come back, tip off the third quarter right after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
Well, we start a little bit early. Shaved about a minute off that clock, and they roll the ball out, and we've got some free throws coming up for the Panthers. It's going to be Parker Cave at the charity stripe. Foul whistled on Wyatt Taylor. That'll be his first and the team's first. Cave, 70% free throw shooter, misses the first.
Type of night this is tonight.
Miss them both. Long board, Lamb. He's on the Franklin end. McClure for three, short. Rebound, picked up by McClure. The contact. Zollner finds Drake, not going to dish. It's Cave underneath. Off the glass, got the roll.
Good, tough basket by Parker Cave to go through the contact.
Caden Brewer brings it up. Sumner to the hole, no. Check that, Nix to the hole, 11. And looks like he'll be at the line for two shots. And they'll say he was in the act. Foul whistled on Keller Lamb. It's the first. Just his fifth free throw all season. (37-22). Cade with it up top. They'll give it up. Lamb now over. It goes to Zollner. Cade to Drake. Count it and one.
And that's what Cal has to do. Cal has to work to get open, to get the ball. Right there, he started right there, spun, got the ball, put it in. But what happens is, as the number one option, you have to make sure that you're always available to get the ball.
Couldn't hit the and one. Free throw shooting has become an issue in this ball game.
Yes.
For the Panthers. Brewer with it. Kicks it out. 3. Off the mark. And the rebound picked up by Max McClure. Zollner to the hole. .11 lead. Caden Brewer attacks. Can't hit, but he'll be at the line. Is that Cade? Or is it Drake? No, it's going to be on Zollner. 23, not 22. He'll pick up his first. Second on Franklin. 2 shots coming up for Caden Brewer. Hits the first. Brewer comes into tonight's contest 59% from the line. Can't hit the second. Cade, check that. Drake with the rebound. As it's McClure into the front court. Now Zollner finds a seam.
2 times
behind the defense.
Back. Yes. Drive that left baseline.
10-point advantage. Brewer lost control and a foul on Franklin. Zollner going to pick up his second. And it's the third on Franklin. Almost a steal underneath. Open shot off the glass. And good for Charlie Beckman. His first opportunity. 40-28, back to a 12-point advantage. Poked away from behind. Brewer gets fouled. Zollner going to pick up his third. Brady Nix to trigger. Gets it up high to Caden Brewer. Quickly gives it up. Brewer thought about it. The rainbow shot for 3, no. And the rebound off to the Panthers as Brady Nix couldn't get it to go. McClure. 4.5 left. It's Cabe. Out to McClure. Driving in. Tough shots. Gets fouled. Does McClure. He'll be at the line. Wyatt Taylor going to pick up his second. And Max McClure. 2 shots at the charity stripe. McClure shooting 79% coming into tonight's contest from the free throw line. And he hits them both. Back to a 10-point lead. If you just joined us, it was a 15-point East Henderson lead at the half. Up the pass, up the court, secured by Brewer. He lost control. It's picked up and put up and in by Reese Alverson. Braylon Nazarn is checked in. He gets fouled. Brewer going to pick up the foul. He'll be on the floor. Cabe out to Lamb. Now a high pass, lob underneath, knocked away. And off it goes to East Henderson. Caden Brewer. McClure with it. He pokes it away. Coast to coast. McClure. Charging violation on McClure.
Yes. Good defense by getting back.
Oh, we got a technical that's just been assessed to McClure. The replay looked like he had held his ground. Looked like a pretty good call.
It's like
Burleson.
Like Max might have got a technical on that one.
Yeah. Check that. Brewer at the line for 2 shots. Can't hit the first. Missed them both. Did Brewer. And East will have possession after the technical. Sumner deep in the backcourt. He'll bring it up. Pass knocked to the air. Secured though by Sumner. Now it's Brewer with it. On the dribble. High pass. In the corner. 3 off the mark.
Good stop
by Brady Nix. Franklin has been trading baskets with East. Lamb for 3. Keller Lamb gets the fans on their feet.
And the Panthers needed that 3 right there by Keller Lamb.
And if you're watching at home and you see a bunch of empty seats across the way, that is true, but there's a ton of fans on our side from where the cameras are that you can see. And they've been on their hands for a good portion of this ball game. Catch and shoot 3. Off the mark by Wyatt Taylor. Rebound East. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Jones. East wants to talk things over. Beginning of the second half of the conference season tonight. Every conference team has played each other once. And going back around. First meeting between these two, it was a nail-biter, 52-47. Yes. Franklin with the victory back on December 9th. And it appears that this one is heading in that same direction.
Yes. If the Panthers can get a couple more consecutive stops. When you're trailing, you want to get consecutive stops. And, 1, 2, 3, score, things like that. And then that's how you come back into the game and then get ready to finish it out.
Burleson to trigger. It's Taylor in the backcourt. Guarded by DeZarn. He'll give it up. Approaching 2 minutes left. Third quarter. Brewer with it. Backing down and spinning. Brewer, no. Rebound, Lamb. Cabe into the corner. DeZarn back up top. Cabe with it. On the dribble. Can't get it to go. Got position, just could not get the bucket in the roll. Taylor off balance. Out of bounds to the Panthers.
Good defense by Max McClure.
Before the shot, they're going to wave it off. We have a foul away from the basketball. Foul on Beckman. Cabe and 1. Watch this inbounds here.
And you'd be surprised how much that is there in out-of-bounds place.
He got the free throw. 42-36, the closest the Panthers have been since the second quarter. Brewer spinning, partially blocked. Drake gets it slapped from behind. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with Franklin. Now some discussion at the scores table with the head official. Our cameras didn't catch that, but evidently the official got what she needed. And we're ready for some basketball now with 48 seconds left. No look, it's Drake in the corner. Now Drake cuts it into a 4-point lead for the East Henderson Eagles. Now some pressure in the backcourt and a foul going against Lamb.
1-and-1.
That'll be the 7th team foul. Or they're going to call it on Zarn.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1-and-1 opportunity for Wyatt Taylor. Taylor shooting 33% from the free throw line. That's just his 12th attempt. One more. Couldn't hit the second. 30 seconds left. Third quarter. 5-point advantage for the Eagles. Drake down low. Kick it back up top. It's Lamb. High pass over to Zarn. 10 seconds. Brewer. No look. 3 seconds left. That'll do it. Almost a tip up at the half-court line.
Yes.
43-38, 5-point lead for East as we head to the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Fourth quarter about to begin. East holds a 5-point advantage. They'll have the basketball to begin things. Glad you're with us on YouTube, Facebook, whatever social media outlet that you've got us locked in tonight. Have more action on Friday here at the Panther Den. 6:30 and 8 or so, girls and the boys. Wyatt Taylor has it. He gives it up. Partially blocked. Off to the races. It's Cade. Couldn't get the bucket. He'll be at the line. Aiden Sumner will pick up the foul. 7th team foul on East, so both teams in the bonus now. Cade at the line for 2 shots. Hits the first.
And that's how you draw it up right there. Score while the clock is stopped when you're trying to come back.
To make it a 3-point advantage. Can't hit the second. Stays a 4-point lead for East Henderson. Sumner thought about it, gives it up to Taylor. Blows by, kicks it out. Brewer now dribble with it. Wanted to drive in. Spinning and shooting. Sumner couldn't get it to go. Nice defense by Drake to affect that shot. Drake thought about a three. It's Zollner in the corner. Cross-court pass, a dangerous one, Lamb. High pass, Drake. Zollner over to McClure. That was a dangerous pass, and you talk about those bounce passes, Tony. That was a turnover.
On the perimeter. And there were several shots not taken in that possession that they should have been, get an open shot, take it.
And a turnover. Chucking it out of bounds, Wyatt Taylor. McClure into the front court. Now Drake with it. Zollner thought about that three. He's had a couple of opportunities. McClure in and out. Rebound, Lamb. McClure in the paint. Shot blocked. Brewer now into the front court. Drake with the block shot.
Some good defense right now these past two possessions, both teams.
Lamb gives it up. It's Cabe. Parker Cabe makes it a 2-point advantage for East Henderson. The closest the Panthers have been since the middle part of the second quarter. Brewer kicks it out. Adams, approaching 5 minutes left. He gives it up. That's Gordon. Now Brewer. Knocked away. Picked up. Sumner. Open. Off the mark.
Good defense.
Panthers chance to tie or take the lead. Zollner drives in. Kicks it out. Aggressive defense for East Henderson. They're collapsing on the ball handler. Opportunity for a back door at some point. We've seen it a couple of times. 4.5 left. Keller Lamb off the mark. Cabe with the rebound. Finds McClure underneath. He's too far underneath. Going to give it up to Zollner. Running shot. Count it.
Good take by Joshua Zollner.
Zollner at the line.
Saw the crease and took it in.
Chance to take the lead. He hits. First lead of the second half for the Panthers. Now press in the backcourt by Plemons. A double dribble.
Momentum all in the Panthers' favor.
As they go down the stretch, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I want to give a shout out to the officials in this game. I know one of them, Ryan Lamb.
Ryan Lamb, Todd Doolittle, and don't know the young lady's name.
And she's the head official. They've done a great job in this game because it's gotten heated at times.
Yes, it has.
And they've called a very fair ball game. Somehow Drake able to save it. Zollner off the mark. Rebound, out of bounds, off of Parker Cade. It'll go to East Henderson. Officials get a lot of heat.
Yes,
having a tough time getting officials. And I want to spotlight them when they're doing a good job because they deserve it. They're out there working just as hard as these players running up and down the floor. And we got a whistle on a timeout. East Henderson. They want to talk it over.
Yes.
It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a break. Back right after this. Back to action. 3:35 left. McClure with the basketball. Franklin trails by a point. McClure gives it up to Lamb. Very methodical, both teams now offensively. Drake, corner, got it.
Short corner jump shot is actually one of the toughest shots in basketball, and he just made 2 in a row.
He was right down the line from where we're located. He was behind the basket. That's even more difficult. Brewer couldn't get it to go, and on the rebound, we're heading the other way. A foul on East Henderson. And a 1-and-1 situation, as that is the 9th team foul on East. Keller Lamb at the line. Lamb, a 61% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Final in East Henderson back on December 9th was 52-47 at East Flat Rock.
Looks similar.
Yes, very similar. Now pressure in the backcourt. Gordon lifts a pass, going to be secured by Brewer. A dangerous one into the front court. Brewer now directing traffic. 2.5 left. Brewer on the dribble, spinning. Traveling, the call on Brewer. That's a turnover. And if you just joined us, a lot of folks, I just checked. We got a lot more folks watching now. If you just joined us, Franklin trailed by 15 at the half. 35-20. And it's taken a good portion of the second half, but have caught the East Henderson Eagles. 1-and-1, or is that the 10th team foul? So 2 shots for Cal Drake. Foul whistled on Joseph Justice. Free throw shooting has improved a lot here in this really fourth quarter.
Yes.
As they struggled early on to the Panthers in the third quarter, and definitely in that first half. We saw a wide separation of field goal percentage at the half. Also 3-point shooting. That's what gave East Henderson the advantage. 2 shots at the free throw line for Cal Drake. And the Panthers have taken a 5-point lead, 50-45, with 2:12 left. Let's look at the schedule. More basketball for you coming up Friday. And then 2 more after that, next Wednesday, and then on last day of January. on senior night. Thanks to our fantastic FPSN crew tonight. Got a full complement of cameras, something we haven't had in a while, with all the different schedules and everything going on. We got Philip and Christine on our cameras, Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Appreciate our fantastic technical staff bringing you tonight's action. It's been a thriller. So out of the timeout, Clemens setting up full court press. Sumner gonna break it. Pass intercepted. Keller Lamb stepped into the lane. Gives it up to Max McClure. Under 2 minutes left. Cabe had it knocked away. Dangerous. Zollner finds Drake. Coach Jones now emphasizing his defense to come out on the ball handler. Already over the limit are the East Henderson Eagles. Now a foul, reach in on Zollner will send Josh to the line. Joshua Zollner.
And we've had several games when we've actually had to use this to practice it. Now, we're using it for actual practical application.
88% free throw shooter is the senior Josh Zollner, and he misses the first.
I'll let you say it that time. And from here on out. So I will never say anything about free throw shooting.
Too much mustard on that one. I could tell that one was not going to go in from this angle. Missed two. After I bragged on the free throw shooting. Brewer almost traveled again. Kicks it out. Now we got a whistle and a foul on Parker Cabe, I believe. Yeah, it's going against Cabe. That'll be his third. Shots upcoming for Wyatt Taylor. 1-1. Missed the front end. Off of Drake, out of bounds. Drake wanted over the back. I think Coach Clemens did too on East Henderson. Dangerous. Taylor into the front court. He gets his pocket pick from behind by Zollner. Then Zollner loses it. And then we've got a timeout, East Henderson. Thought they're going to whistle a foul on Zollner. He took down an East Henderson Eagle and tackled him. Is it a full? No, it's going to be a 30. 30-second timeout with 51.7 seconds left.
Yes. Eagles with the ball.
Trailing by 5.
And right now, I guarantee they're trying to do something between Brewer and not sure, but and then
Taylor maybe.
Yeah, after that, they're probably going to want to try to get the ball in or prevent the ball from getting in. Trap, try to get a steal, and then foul.
Now you see the cheerleaders.
Yeah. So then this becomes
jumping around. House of Pain.
This in turn becomes a free throw contest. Yeah. And we just have to salt it away with making them.
So East Henderson will have possession out of the timeout. Trailing by 5, down to 45 seconds. Corner 3, air ball, rebound Brewer. He gets the roll. It's going to be a full timeout. East Henderson. So we'll take a break. Stay with us. Panthers have possession out of the timeout. Got to get it in. Knocked away. East picks it up. Chance to tie with the 3. Brewer, double teamed. He's fouled.
Yeah, there was a bump there.
Parker Cade will pick up his 4th. So at the line, Caden Brewer. 1-1. Just the 9th team foul as the sophomore, Caden Brewer, attempts 59% from the free throw line this season. Got the first.
One shot.
One more. Got the roll on the second. 1-point lead for Franklin. Parker K will be at the line. 2 shots. Foul whistled on Cole Gordon. That'll be his 3rd. Can't hit the first.
Ooh. One possession game right now.
Can't hit the second. Wow, a lot of contact.
Yes, a lot of contact.
Out of bounds, stays with East Henderson.
1-point game.
23 seconds left. Brewer lost control. He was in the backcourt. That's a backcourt violation. 11 seconds left. Franklin with possession and a timeout called by Plemons. Going to be a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. Tony,
yes.
What's Coach Plemons talking to his boys about first, and then we'll go to Coach Jones and East Henderson.
First, get the ball in. That's it. Basically, because if you get it in, because if one person gets the ball and they get it in, they're probably going to foul. But if they're not going to foul, you just take control of the ball for a little while because there's only 11 seconds left. 2 people only have to possess the ball. But if the one catches the ball and he's fouled, cool. If he's not, he can hold it for 4, dribble it for 4, hold it for 4 again, and then the game be over.
Now, if you're trailing by a point, what do you do?
Trailing by a point. Okay, this is what you do. You make sure you understand if he makes after the foul, after you probably try to get it in, you try to deny and then you trap and then if you foul. And after you foul, if they make 2, you have a play for that. If they only make 1 and it's a 2-point game, there's a different play for that.
All right, so it's going to be Max McClure at the line.
Shooting 2.
2 shots here as Sumner picks up his 3rd. 79% from the line.
I'm not sure about the timeouts for East or whatever, but normally what you do.
This is the first.
This is the first one. So it could go in overtime. And if you're East, you want to get the ball to half court and call a timeout. If not, get it all the way and go score, go get to the basket.
Hits the second. Chance to tie or win the game with a 3, East Henderson. Brewer, 6 seconds left. Brewer travels, dishes off the, and we're going to overtime. Oh, buddy.
George, you called it.
Yeah, in the break I said, yeah, we're going to go to overtime.
Oh, my goodness. Bonus basketball.
All right. 4 more minutes.
Yes.
After this, stay with us. Well, this is not the first time we've been here.
No.
Overtime at the Panther Den. Hopefully it doesn't go to 3 overtimes. My voice will not hold for 3.
I got it. I'll be up here just talking.
We'll have a jump ball to begin this overtime frame. Drake jumping on Alverson. Alverson at 6'6". Drake wins it. Zollner dishes over to Lamb. Now it's McClure back to Zollner. Drake, defense collapse, dishes out, knocked away. Brewer gets it knocked away. Saved out of bounds into the hands of Alverson. Taylor, high pass. Brewer working on McClure. Now he backs it out. Almost a turnover. Brewer dishes.
Nice offense by East.
Alverson able to get the bucket. And East takes the lead for the first time since the beginning of the fourth quarter. McClure for 3. Can't get the roll. Cabe will be at the line.
Good hustle by Cabe to get his hands on that rebound.
Two shots for Parker. Tie game. Burleson picks up his dribble. Brewer. Can't get it to go. Body's hitting the deck. Franklin comes out with it. It's Zollner. Wow. Burleson will have it and reset the offense for East Henderson. Brewer. High pass. Timeout East Henderson.
Wow. A lot of mess on that one right there. There was a ball was almost stolen 3 times.
And it is a full timeout, so we'll take a break. Stay with us.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.
Back to action. Out of timeout. A steal. Approaching a minute and a half left. Lamb. Over to Drake, back to Lamb. Approaching 60. McClure finds Cade. Bounce pass over to Drake. Goes up. Off the glass.
Good finish by Cal because there was a lot of contact right there.
No blood, no foul on either team here in the overtime frame. Brewer high off the glass. Oh, jeez. Tied at 55.
That seemed real easy, too.
It did. Max McClure breaks the tie. And a turnover. Timeout, Clemens. Full timeout. Stay with us. Back after this.
Locally owned and operated, Tipton Pharmacy is Franklin's hometown pharmacy and can fill all your prescriptions. If you need a compound or a regular prescription filled, stop by Tipton Pharmacy or use the convenient drive-thru. Tipton Pharmacy is located at 175 East Main Street in Franklin.
All right, fans, 12.3 seconds left. Franklin with a 2-point advantage, has to get it in bounds. It's going to be Cade to trigger. And it goes to Zollner. He's open. Knocked out of bounds, stays with Franklin. You would expect an instant foul.
Yes,
for East now with 8 seconds left. Drake almost able to get it out of his hands before the foul. Down to 6.5 seconds, and it's going to be Cal at the line for 2 shots. He can make it a 2-possession game. That's the big one.
Yes.
Only tie now with a 3. Ice water.
Yes.
Full timeout. All right, we'll take a break. Back after this. Welcome back. 6.8 left, 6.5 rather left. East gets it into the front court. Down to 4 seconds. 3 off the mark, tip up, and good at the buzzer. That's going to do it. It's a final. here at the Panther Den in overtime. Franklin keeps their mark in the Mountain 7 Conference unblemished.
Yes.
With a 59-57 victory over the East Henderson Eagles.
Hard fought.
Now push their overall mark to 15-2. 7-0 in the conference, and East Henderson drops to 8-11 and 3-4 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Tony?
Yes.
Final thoughts in this one.
I tell you what, it's on the second half of the season, it's just about winning. Win, move on. Win, move on. You know, like because you once the playoffs happen, that's what you have to do. So you start that early right now.
Survive and advance.
Survive and advance.
And that's what the Panthers did tonight. The Lady Panthers, shorthanded tonight, they came out with an impressive 64-17 victory over the Lady Eagles of East Henderson. That'll wrap it up, 59-57 in overtime. The final, thanks to Philip and Christine on cameras and Clinton Taylor, executive producer. For Tony Christie, I'm George Young. Till Friday, so long, everybody.